Hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. Ray, and this is how I will begin my little Angry Birds picture. To start today, we have a long blue piece of paper and some oil pastels. So I'm going to start first by taking a brown one, and I need a branch near the bottom of this blue. And I want to leave room for sky and maybe some wind and stuff. So this little branch will start on one side. A little bit bumpy. Does not need to be perfectly straight. Branches are a little bit bumpy. And before I get all the way to the end, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to go back the other way underneath it to make my branch have some thickness to it. A little bit of texture, a little bit of thickness. We're going to add on some Y lines for some twigs, or the thin branches where some leaves could go. And then I'm going to fill this in. To fill in my brown branch. And then I'm going to use some green, 2 curved lines for leaves, maybe some, oh, there we go, this will overlap. There are some leaves starting on some of these trees out there I've seen lately. And then I'm gonna fill this in. I'm gonna switch to my light green because sometimes spring leaves are a little bit brighter and lighter. And fill those in too. Remember, you don't need to copy me exactly, but you do need to have a branch with leaves. And then we will make some clouds. So I'm going to switch to my white. The way I like to make a cloud is with a straight line and bumpy line on top, like a popcorn line, but it's flat on the bottom. A popcorn shape. And I sort of fill that in with I'm using a swirly motion because it kind of looks like the texture of a cloud when I do that. And then I'm going to add a few lines with my blue. A little spring breeze. Oh, where did I put my blue? Hang on a second. Here's my blue. And for this, I'm going to start with a little spiral and whoosh right across the front of that cloud. And whoosh here. And maybe whoosh another one over the leaves. And maybe even just a few. They look like waves in water, but if you put them in the sky, they look like wind. You don't actually see wind, but it kind of helps add some decoration to it. So, next we will we'll talk about cutting out the shapes. All right, good job.